Hey everyone, I'm on this pit here playing The Old City Leviathan. First person game available on Steam. Let's go ahead and start. Looks like I am currently loading. You are about to inhabit a broken mind. Not everything you see or hear is trustworthy. Good to know. The Old City. Dun 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 dun. Sorry. Could not resist. Number 1, me. So far there's been a lot of me in this game. But nice if there's a little you. Don't have to be so selfish.
Hello again. I guess it's time for us to chat, as is our routine. Not to imply that this is unwanted. In fact, I think I'm growing rather fond of you. You and I have shared a grand nothingness, and I feel as though your belly is a suitable embassy amidst the unknown above.
That's kind of a weird place to end on. It's got made the switch. It's gone, no longer really exists. The parasite in your belly has made his escape, his journey to Tarshish. It's been long enough. I have wasted away being useless for long enough that there must be a change. Okay, someone's a nutter. So those skulls are kind of unnerving. He's playing with this residence with a gamepad. Left click and A both jump. Huh, be a sprint. Unauthorized personnel keep out. Oh, this is awfully dark. Water source main, sewer main. Go to the water source. Okay. Guess that's the water source. Okay. Good visit. Main sewer access. Kinda fell.
Admittedly, and please do not take offense, your innards sometimes frighten me. Even in the complete safety of a belly and to myself, there are places like this that I do not want to know.
Let's go up. What's the worst that could happen? There. I have no idea which way to go. Try the exit.
Shall I ascend to your lungs and feel your breath? I think that would be lovely.
Why is it going dark? I don't like this. That was okay. I wonder if that path was actually a lot more linear than I thought it would be. Like they're fake paths. Paths, even. Oh boy.
Simple little animals,
Dead
aren't
rats.
they? Filthy, no doubt, but can you really blame them? I suppose that if I were to hate them for their nature, I would be just as filthy. It's an odd position. To hate a rat for being a rat is to make oneself a rat all the same.
Good talk. Oh, great. Bathroom. Ugh. Don't want to know what that is. Hey, look at that. Caution, eye. In here. Ugh. I understand it's kind of a derelict area. What the hell? No, I understand it's a derelict area, but do they really need to have dirty toilets like that in games? I mean, come on. Can I jump over this? Come on, I want to see what's in the dark. Okay. What is over here now? More eyes. Someone's got a fixation. Whoa, got stuck on the door. I think good. Make the leap. I will. Thank you.
What's down there? No one ever told me. Not that I know anyone. Apparently, after the Guild took this area from the Order, they felt the need to block off the tunnel leading to an access point dumping into the unclean water.
Huh.
Everyone knows not to drink it, so why block the path?
Because there's something in the water.
It's funny how they all hoard the same supplies. All of it from the old city, and all of it wasted.
I found me an exit. Don't know why I had to take the stairs when I was in the
Would
elevator.
you grant me another ascent?
No.
I've explored your innards. Let me scale your back.
What the fuck does that mean? Guy's obsessed with innards. Number 3, us. You and me. Yeah, that makes us. Do 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 do.
It's always struck me as odd that evil is never self-aware. I mean, the
It can
most
be.
horrendous actions, these conglomerate endeavors of warring cabals, are caused by the best intentions. So all that's left is this grand suspicion of idiocy. Good intentions are moot under the control of a ludicrously stupid idea. But my contribution is hardly an appropriate contrast.
Ooh,
I would like to argue that my contribution is non-existent, and thus superior to their negative impact. But the truth is, we're all infinitely terrible for not contributing at all, be it through neutrality or detriment.
what kept that fire going, I wonder? Just checking. Oh! What the? I wasn't ready to go in there. I didn't think it'd be like a new area. No, seriously, what's kept that fire going? Another loading screen. The Guo. Gonna go see the Guo. I'm getting the strong feeling this is just a walking simulator, which there's nothing wrong with that.
Perhaps I should kill myself. It's a rather funny thought, actually. The standard reason for suicide entails depression. A sad portrait of a weak mind. But my desire for death is far more utilitarian. I feel as though I am useless. And I gather that this feeling is similar to what the others have felt. I do not suppose that any of them felt any particular brand of gloom before the end. Just a single shade of grey. At any rate, I prefer this situation to its emotional alternative. We Minotaurs are only different in that we're honest. We see what our species has become. We see the disease, and we see that there's no cure. What then, Should I linger until I grow old and die, affecting nothing and assuming the role of sewage? No. I'm beginning to feel as though the only honorable route is a swift end. Time has changed from an agent of death to an agent of cleanliness, wiping away existence like some sort of cosmic and crematory disposal. And I best incinerate myself before the universe is forced to deal with me through age.
Whoa, that's right. Okay. What the? Who's this guy? Okay. This was a lot like that one room I found. Oh, it is. Were those that guy's last memories? That what I was hearing there? I think I go back outside. Or perhaps down this way. Oh, what's that? That's green. Okay, that was different. Another staircase. For some reason I got stuck there. Okay. Watch your step. Yeah, look at this narrow ass staircase. Safety hazard. Heathen. That's not a nice thing to say. The hell's making that noise? What the? Where'd these come from? Are they all soldiers? Been here for a while. Get the hell out of here. Okay. Four Ziz. What does that mean?
I don't know why we exist in self-destroying structure. We all share a fondness for that which is correct, and we're all certain that we have it. But there must be a way for that loyalty to flourish without burning the last shreds of coexistence between our species. That is, a species that is primarily defined by its diversity. I don't know if I'm arrogant for assuming that my desire for progress is any indication of my task as a catalyst, but I tried to find Tarshish already. Only in my attempted escape did you find me, and I do not believe that you found me without reason.
Okie dokie. A hippogriff? Oh my god, it's moving. It is moving. Whoa. Well, that was short. 5, my dream.
I actually knew the man who lived here. I believe his name was Solomon, though he insisted that the matter was irrelevant. During the few times we spoke, he seemed ungrateful to the point of mental masochism. He would consistently act as though you have somehow maliciously trapped him within your confines, to limit what can be done with the outside. I, of course, know you better.
That's
You
fair.
and I have a special relationship. It's true, my world is by no means ideal, and to say this is to admit to having an ideal at all, but that ideal is far beyond my reach. I dream of worlds where humanity ceases to fight over what they're certain of, but those worlds are not a reality. Truth must be compatible with itself.
Is this going anywhere? Number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Big fat hen. Her name is Ben. 6, their dream. So I'm
How much
outside.
do you know of the old world? Did you even exist? Were you thrown overboard when your fall occurred, floundering in a new and terrifying negativity? My transition was not a comfortable one, so in this we can feel a measure of companionship.
A lot of
Do
junk
you
out
still
here.
believe in a world out there in the blue?
Probably should have gone through the door, huh? Went the wrong way.
Books on top of books on top of books. Voices creeping in from the vasts of a larger and more ancient world, now trapped in the claustrophobia of narrow minds and cold halls.
And? Oh, you're done talking? Okay. The old city. Good luck. Well, not leaving the old city. Good luck. Okay. Well, the graffiti got a bit more detailed up here. And then that's bad again. Okay, there's actually nothing in here. Behemoth project. Ooh, there's some dirty windows. No, no, that doesn't make any sense. How long have those been lit? Because it sounds like I've been down here for days, weeks, months, whatever. That's supposed to be a cave-in. I have a rather clean cave-in. Feels like the loading times are getting longer. 7. Our dream. Wasn't that a previous title?
One of the larger unknowing camps is nearby. Their lack of organization tends to make it difficult for them to avoid the conflicts between the Guild and the Order. Of course, the unknowing themselves make their own little raids. This results in it being difficult to maintain any sense of pity. Regardless, I'm sure the onslaught was horrendous. People never fight harder than when someone else attempts to uproot their anchor, even if that someone only does so by existing.
Yeah, because people are jerks, I get it.
We're getting closer, Leviathan. I'm sad to say that our time together might be ending.
Does it dead end? It must be a dead end. That's kind of a misdirect. Pulling that out at the last moment. Hey, I was down there. Huh, I was right, it was a misdirect. There's a lot of locks drawn on there.
All of our dreams at their core
Welcome to
involve
Jerusalem.
some sort of contentment. This is the one desire we all share, but is it a goal that really should be met? After finding contentment, what then? Where is there left to explore after the last temporary comforts of happiness have been extracted?
Whoa. People had quite a little coming in here. Wonder what happened to them all. Oh, that's a pretty good clue.
Our island is plagued with the fruits of a collective mental landscape that defines us as desperately holding on to something correct. So there is no place to hide without truly secluding or perhaps risking the inland. On some level, I feel as though I cannot blame the dwellers. Their zeal for truth is commendable. They're fighting for something rather than keeping it to themselves. They're acting instead of hiding. Still, must cruelty be the manifestation of certainty? If only truth did not need to be compatible with itself. If only we didn't need an anchor to be right. If only we could sail instead of collecting dust on the memories of voyages past.
I'm stuck. There we go. The deep. Whoa, what is this? I will kill you, O oppressors. I will not hesitate to cut the heads off every last one of you, stupid buffoons, and drink the blood of your useless corpses. I stand for the right of the people, the right of all people to tell their own truth. Come forth, those who would destroy my narrative and show your vile, disgusting nature. I am certain you are wrong, you cretins, and I will not stop until you allow our voices in all of their diversity to be heard. The voice of one who is unknowing. What a nutter. What's over here? Huh. Door or the path? I'm taking the path. Unless it leads to a dead end. God dang it. Guess I gotta go inside again. Don't know why you'd want to. Nothing about claustrophobic death in there. Hey, Minotaur. Oh, excuse me. Huh. Is this a ranch? No. Subway access. Oh, okay. Number 8, Behemoth. Okay, so where is this going? Ah, this crap again. Okie dokie. That's bright.
I remember the exact moment. I remember the slight touch of ocean air passing over my skin as I stared aimlessly into the afternoon sky. It's interesting how, though generally more depressing, I actually preferred a cloudy sky to a clear one. Two vast expanses of blue separated do not have that quality of diversity that a more speckled display boasts.
Oh, stuck there.
This is not to say that a cloudy sky is wholly unfortunate, because there were moments amidst the grey that I learned to dwell in. I learned to live in the moments where the heavens would tear through the sky as if digging through dirt, creating little bursts of pastel light in the otherwise desaturated gloom. It's as if clouds are nothing but a frame. I wonder if without them, happiness would turn into a flat portrait of stagnation.
Who knows? Well, Shadow knows, I bet. That's heading to a subway tunnel. What the heck? This is all kinds of weird. Oh my. Well, let's go to fall. Number 9, the leap. Dun 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 dun. So, is this character gonna die at the end of all this?
We're almost there, Leviathan. The
Sure we
final
are.
step between me and the old city's upon us. I wish I could take you along.
Why not? Why can't you? You're just being a negative Nancy.
Will you remember me?
No.
After all, I could never forget you. And how can I even begin to thank you for all that you've done for me? You protected me from a world that I was too weak to bear. But now the distant shores of another reality are calling me home. To something I've never seen before. A dangerous and unpredictable
The hell
world
is
lies
this?
ahead of me. But I'm ready to let loose the sails.
Okay, I saw a boat.
Here it is. The leap. Goodbye, my old friend.
Faith. Is that what this is? Oh my, that's quite a drop there. Well, here we go. Ten, the new. Bum 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 bum, ba-dum bum bum, ba-dum.
If this final dream before the new is to be trusted, then all life follows the pattern of broken progression. Some call it redemptive history, still others call it galvanization, yet the trajectory is undoubtedly the same. We exist on a familiar shoreline, with the waters lapping at our feet. We look back and see an explored and thus frozen world. Then, as if subconsciously recognizing the need for change, we dive into a prison of even further inactivity. My prison was my only friend, it seems, but
Whoa.
even he saw fit to spit me upon a new shore.
Those actual people or
I
their
won't
statues?
lie, I do miss Leviathan. It wasn't his fault that I was a parasite. But was he necessary at all? After being cast out, was devolution in his stomach the appropriate next step? Why couldn't I have simply washed ashore to the old city?
Hell if I know, buddy. That's a big statue. Okay, I was stuck there. I keep getting stuck on stuff. Ooh, what's in here? Stop getting stuck. God dang it. Huh, more statues. It's a wee bit unnerving.
When I was a child, I was given
Good
a
for you.
rowboat. I wanted to sail, so the universe built me a galleon. How unfortunate that, when
It
I got
sank.
older, I no longer wished to explore.
A lot of water imagery. Oh boy.
I am going to explore again. I'm going to board my vessel and sail into an unknown world to dream all the more. I'll leave this dream behind to feel the sand of other shores in my hand and let it loose as I travel inward towards newness. First, however, I'll make one last dive into abyss.
The real world's seeping through. Here we go. Am I gonna die this time? Number 11, Leviathan. For a little eye on the eye. Clever. Oh, I'm underwater.
Here lies my captor, the great... My foundation's been
What
disintegrated.
the?
I'm left with nothing but void. However, the baby of belief need not be thrown out with the bathwater of certainty. An assertion from an assumption is still an assertion, making any deduction from that foundation subject to critique. I may not be able to deduce from a place that I know to be true, but that which I deduce from my dreams must... I think I was wrong.
Jesus.
Dover isn't where my dreams died. It's where one dream took over. I dreamt that I had no dreams. I dreamt that Dover smothered my belief with certainty. In truth, a truth that I cannot know, Dover ran red. The dream of realism created a monopoly of comfortable stagnation that held me hostage until I could do nothing but cling to Leviathan's innards for safety. My belief was not truly killed, it was captured. One belief was deemed more true than another, and I convinced myself that I was correct. I convinced myself that I could be correct. What if this dream's monopoly was disintegrated? What if I could explore a multiplicity? The Dweller's dreams could function within themselves, from their foundation, as long as the factions recognize that foundation as a dream. What point would there be in conflict if the dreams cannot truly be controlled? They have their dreams and they cannot assert which is superior. So why not sail?
Because of the storm out? That's a good reason not to sail. Get yourself killed. Whoa, giant crab. That does absolutely nothing. Okay. Still interesting though. Run faster. Ooh, what's that? One giant leap for a man, one small step for mankind.
Solomon saw the illusion for what it was. He saw that the lack of dreams was a dream itself. His downfall was in his pessimism, however. He saw the manifesting process of dreams to be too slow. But of course it is, my dear Solomon. The dreams will never manifest in our lifetime, but that's where they have their worth. The dream, the ideal, is an object whose grasp should never be fully achieved. It is in the desire for the object that our true desire should lie. We should desire to desire, and in presenting the ideal to a fallen world, we will make incremental steps towards perfection as the eschaton approaches. One giant leap for a man, one small step for mankind, Solomon.
That's all well and good, but where's the goddamn exit? Let's see if it's this way. The problem is I'm kind of confused as to what certain things are. It's where I was before. Yep. God dang it. Solomon, you dick. Where's the bloody exit? Yes, like the big castle is very nice and all that. Where am I supposed to go? Let me check. Make sure there's not like a doorway under there. Nope. Okay, what's this way? That's a safety hazard right there. It'll be more so if this place wasn't underwater. Wake up! Come on, big guy, wake up.
Truth must be compatible with itself based on a starting point I can't prove. I can't assert which dream is not a dream at all because they're all just dreams. Why not discover the dreams I can control, rather than hiding portions of them away to let what I was certain of flourish?
Ooh. Is that Leviathan? I'm gonna say yes. Ew, 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 ew. Crawling on a big old tongue. Nice of him not to
One
start
last look at
digesting
my
me yet.
cage. One last dive into the abyss of negativity. A terrible world full of terrible people, yes, but that can be changed. Epistemic humility can regress to the deconstruction of stagnation. What I previously thought to be stagnation itself, the lack of any true knowledge, is simply the deconstruction of an anchor, freeing us to traverse the unexplored.
What the?
I swam the depths. I confronted the bottom of the redemptive checkmark. I was far more negative than those who still cling to certainty. But that's part of the progression. It's part of the broken progression. In this respect, we cannot improve without first deconstructing. Now, all
Old City Retention? What does that mean? The Old City. Doo-doo-doo. I should end it here. Let us imagine what's on the other side. Come on now. Making us listen to weird stuff for a long time. Okay. Is that it? There we go. Okay, so that was the Old City Leviathan. If you want to try it out for yourself, kind of look at the nooks and crannies I didn't check out, there's going to be a download link below. If you enjoyed watching me play, please like, subscribe, share, all that razzmatazz. Thanks for watching.